J-Cart, 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 J-Carts, J-Cart, 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 J-Carts, J-Cart, 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 J-Cart was J-Cart, 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 what J-Cart, J-Cart, J-Cart. You're sitting here trying to validate like you're real or something like that, bro. You're so fake. I don't even give a crap, bro. And take that with a grain of salt. It is weird to not message me. Clearly, if you look through the timeline, something I talked about he did not like. He did not like. Read between the lines. If you watch my video, I just said, hey, you know what? F this guy. I don't like this guy. Screw your existence. Get away from me. I don't want you in my space. You know, this dude's a scumbag. I don't like this guy, and I don't care. I'm done with it all. I've moved on. I'm moving on, and people don't realize that some people think someone's friend. You know, it's just. Long story short, I'm happy for all the stuff I said. I believe all the stuff I said. We're talking about a scumbag named J-Cart. This guy was cool to me, and then all of a sudden unfollowed me on Instagram. Probably got mad at my debunking videos. For one thing, debunking videos are fucking shit. Okay, J-Cart, you and your little fucking bedhead. Bedhead, welcome bedheads. Fucking loser. Copy people, you use me as leverage, you sent all these people to my channel that don't even care about me. It makes sense. You're here for money. You sit here and I saw this one day. I was watching this, right? So I follow this one guy. He posted something on like The Conjuring or something like that, and then little behold, here comes J-Cart. Holy shit. And then the Twin Paranormal, he copied off of me. He saw me drop that, and he was like, hey, you know what? I might as well drop a video. Debunking? Is debunking okay? Is debunking is good. Is debunking's not bad. I call BS. Like, bro, this guy's literally subliminally replying to me. He's subliminally replying to me. Who the does that shit? Call me out! Call me out! Why are you not calling me out, scumbag cart? Little Shopify cart, look at J-Cart. You little yeah, you. You and your little fucking existence. Alright?
Hello, my name is Andrew Stonerock, and for the past few months, I've sat back quietly watching as A1 Solutions on Twitch harasses and belittles J-Cart's arts. Little did I know there was a much darker side to this story just in the background.
I got no ill will against the guy. I got no personal beef. I didn't do anything that I feel that should have warranted a 20-minute video attack. He did nothing. He didn't expose me on anything. He just was mad at me. He's not happy. He went on a 20-minute rant calling me a scumbag. He doesn't care about me. I'm a human being. Something about my existence, forget you and your existence, the community. He said things about the community. I mean, this guy went on a complete rant. You can go watch his video if you want to. There was a moment when he even went as far as blaming me for why people expect nothing but paranormal videos from him now. Yeah, he said something along those lines. He said literally that everybody expects paranormal content or otherwise his videos won't do well. And it's all my fault for giving him a shout out. Now you're probably wondering why I unfollowed him. I unfollowed him from this comment right here. It's not because he had his opinion about the debunking community. It's not because he said I was basically afraid to say anything about the debunking community, which I saw in the video previous to it, and you know, a guy named Andrew Stone Rock even defended me in one of his videos. But we're going to talk about the real reason why I decided to unfollow A1 Solution, which was because he made a post about Andrew Stone Rock after Andrew left what I thought was a very respectful, classy comment on one of his videos, one of A1's videos, basically going over why he feels, you know, debunkers are important and not all of them are toxic and yada yada yada. He made a very classy comment, and I liked that comment because I thought it was a good comment. And then A1 Solution called him a moron on his Instagram post. And Andrew, if you've watched the guy, he's a solid dude. He's a solid guy. He's a nice guy. I viewed Andrew like I viewed A1. I thought they were both solid dudes. But I saw that post and it rubbed me the wrong way, so I unfollowed him. That's it. That's literally it. Yeah, he got pissed off. He got pissed off that I unfollowed him on Instagram. And I did unfollow him. I didn't expect a rant, though, like this, where he is just coming at me and just saying that I'm, you know, F you. At the end, he flips me off. He does all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, man, I'm not going to waste my time. I unfollowed you because you said something about somebody I have a lot of respect for. If someone had done it to you, I would have done the same exact thing, vice versa. But you did it to Andrew. I didn't like that, so I unfollowed you. That's literally it, man. I'm not sitting here gonna try to convince your audience members or the people who used to watch my channel to come back on my side. It's not about that. It's just about kind of speaking my thoughts on what you just said about me. It's literally you getting pissed off for 20 minutes saying that I'm a piece of shit. You. There's literally a moment where you say that like 3 times. You say I'm weird, and then you follow up by saying that you and your girlfriend have been like watching me and saying and like really paying attention and things like that. I mean, man, I could tell you how I really feel and like go on a full rant myself, but I'm gonna choose to be better than that. I literally unfollowed you because of a post you made about Andrew Stone Rock. I had someone, not gonna say who, go to your Instagram and pull it so I can show the camera why I unfollowed him. But I'm fake, apparently, because I don't agree with him. Could have sent me a message. If it bothered you that much, we could have talked about it. And I could have said to you what this problem was, but instead you would rather go on the deep end and just make a 20-minute rant. And I just, man, I wish you Godspeed in what you do in future videos. I really hope for nothing for the best.
This is where it should have ended. What follows is the thumbnail for A1's original rant video, along with every other subsequent video about J-Card Arts, myself, and a few others.
Welcome back to the channel, your local bedhead here. I was not going to make a video about this. I was going to let it go and not say a thing. However, I'm getting messages after messages from people telling me he's at it again. He's making more content, trashing you, saying this about Beardo, saying this about Simply Strange, saying this about everybody. And of course, I'm like the main clown in his thumbnail. He has a video with like 3 clowns in it, Simply Strange, me, and Beardo, and I'm the one in the middle, of course, because I'm the one who unfollowed him on Instagram. Made a 20-minute video rant on me, calling me a scumbag probably God knows how many times, saying I'm a piece of shit human being, insulting my audience, then blaming me for why my audience is leaving his channel because they're loyal to me, even knowing he just got done calling them a bunch of horrible things, and blaming me consistently for why his channel's failing, and blaming everybody now. Beardo and Simply Strange for why his channel's failing. And, you know, calling me a baby now for unfollowing him on Instagram. That was baby attitude. That was baby mentality, and I should not have done that. It's a simple unfollow, guys. It's nothing more than that. Simple. It was simple. I watched Beardo's video. Awesome video. He did a good job at explaining in a respectful tone, classy tone, why what he was saying about all of us was so wrong and so unhinged. I'm not going to say the channel's name. I'm not going to give him the time of the day. I'm not going to sit here and tell him what he wants to hear, because I know he's just trying to get a rise out of all of us. And just like Beardo, even me going on this video and saying what I'm about to say is exactly what he wants, because now there's going to be a video about me, like there was about Beardo this morning, on how I'm a liar, I'm a fake person, I'm a piece of shit, I'm all this stuff. To be honest with you guys, I don't care. I have just had it with this dude consistently running my name through the mud. I just don't care anymore. He says he's going to expose us. He has done nothing more than just listen to himself talk. I do not care if this is how he wants to waste his YouTube time. He is nothing more than exactly what he has been telling everybody that me, Beardo, and Simply Strange are. Saying that we are horrible people, we're responsible for ruining his channel, we're this, that, and this. He's the one who instigated the beef, and then every time someone goes back and talks to him about it, he gets all defensive and plays a victim mentality. There's no winning with this guy. There is no getting our points across. You know, there are some people in his comment section who are always egging him on and encouraging this behavior to continue making this kind of content. And look, the reality is the rant video he made on me only got successful because I shouted that video out and I talked about it in my response video. Then people went over there and gave him shit. Please do not do that, by the way. I'm not encouraging everybody going over there and playing into his own little game, because that's exactly what he wants. He wants to be able to play that victim card. So when you go over there and trash him and say a lot of the things that you guys have said in the past, he takes that as he is being attacked. And then he makes more videos on it, saying that our audiences are horrible people, even knowing he's the one who insults the audiences to begin with. I have no control over everybody here. All I can do is tell you, please do not do that. He cannot accept anybody else's opinions besides the opinions that are on his side. If you even speak out against him and are very respectful about it, he will call you a moron or a troll or anything like this. You already lost. So it's almost pointless to give that time of the day to him. You've already lost, because there is no getting into this guy's head. There is no letting him know what he's doing wrong. He cannot accept that. I will not be making any more content on you. I have no reason to shout your name out. I have no reason to give you the time of the day. I'm only doing this because of the people who are messaging me, letting me know what you're doing. We're already aware this was going to be the path he would take. When his videos were not doing well, he wanted to go back to the drama. This is no surprise. I respect a lot of you guys for messaging me. I appreciate that. I know you're looking out for me. I know you're just trying to make me more aware of what people are saying. Trust me, I already knew. It is what it is. It just simply is what it is. There is no arguing with this guy. There is no getting your points across, unfortunately. He is in his own world. Having said all of that, I appreciate every single one of you. You're awesome. Still fighting this flu for the most part, but I am getting over it. You will see more content coming out. I had to make a response because this guy is posting video after video after video. Do not go over there. Do not give him shit on my behalf. Thank you all. Much love to you all. I will see you soon. Take care.
This was a second and final video made by J Karts Arts about A1 Solutions on Twitch. In order to tell you what happens next, we need to rewind a little bit. While the harassment of J Karts Arts was ongoing, someone else willingly stepped into the line of fire. She reached out to A1 Solutions on Twitch in an effort to stop the harassment, not knowing just how dark things would become. For her protection, Victim 2 has asked to remain anonymous. To maintain her privacy, I'll be referring to her as Becky for the remainder of this video. Becky enters just before this video drops. She messages A1 Solutions on Twitch, on Instagram. You can see her here talking to Anthony, trying to get him to not release the video. Obviously, she doesn't see a reason for this to keep going on, but Anthony feels like he needs to drop another video because he mentioned his girlfriend in the video beforehand. I guess he was trying to get out ahead of it. He didn't want people to talk about his girlfriend and make fun of his girlfriend or something like that, but he brought her up into it. If she was targeted, I'm sorry. And we'll see the conversation between A1 Solutions on Twitch and Becky here. It unfolds. She's telling A1 Solutions that he doesn't need to keep making videos. Jordan, J-Carts Arts, is not sending people to attack A1 Solutions or his girlfriend. A1 Solutions isn't really hearing any of it. He's convinced that people are going to attack him and his girlfriend. You can continue to see here, I can't have people attacking her. I made a mistake, so you understand what my girlfriend is feeling. We get it. He wants to protect his girlfriend. The problem is that he's not actually protecting his girlfriend. He's using it as a way to get at J-Carts Arts. You can see her here telling him there's literally no reason to make another video because his girlfriend wouldn't have been brought into it if he hadn't brought her into it himself. A1 Solutions was convinced here, though, that he needed to keep making videos on J-Carts Arts for whatever reason. Okay, here we fast forward from December to late February 28th. Becky on the left side. Hey, sorry, he's still dragging this stuff out. Dude needs to grow up. I didn't personally know he made another vid until I got to the notification that you posted. I have him blocked on everything. All I can say is that he's losing viewers because of the fact that he's disrespectful towards everyone. Even if you're being 1000% honest with him on stuff, he still goes off on everyone. What was enough for me was when he called me a slut. So right here, we can see through a pattern of behavior that's been established through A1 Solutions comment sections. If you disagree with him at all, he will absolutely call you out your name. I had a completely reasonable and somewhat respectful comment on his post. He's called me a liar, he's called me a moron, he's called me a bunch of things just off of that one comment. I've never commented on his stuff again. On the right side here, we can see J-Carts. Wow, I had no idea. I am deeply sorry. So here we have a friend who's been trying to help J-Carts kind of deal with this harassment and online bullying and stuff like this. And now it's starting to turn around on her because he's calling, or A1 Solutions is calling her out her name at this point. So she's blocked him on everything. She no longer has contact with him. She's like, hey, so long, sayonara, good riddance. What happens next is utterly disgusting. Enter this Instagram account here. This Instagram account is fake. It's not owned by it is owned by a real person, but it's a fake account. You could see here, 1 post, 2 followers, 16 following. Here you can see a list of followers that this account is following. AmandaCran7, same account, same photo. You can see there. There's only 2 names here that we really care about. J-Carts Arts here, and A1 Solutions on TV. That's Mr. Anthony here. That's the one that's been harassing J-Carts Arts all along. If I had scrolled further up, you would have seen my Instagram account on there as well. Jordan pointed out that this account had followed me, and I immediately blocked them as soon as I found out. This account has since tried to follow J-Cart's little sister as well, so she has blocked them. So, we have a message here from AmandaCran7. Hey, I'm a friend of Anthony's. I meant to message you sooner, but I didn't have time to do so. I just wanted to let you know that you messed up and chose to believe someone who didn't have a good actual reason to unfriend someone, and who their fans, or whatever the duck you want to call them, want to target Anthony or his girlfriend. I've been their friend for years, and yes, I know he's not perfect and has some issues, but I do stand by what he said by calling you a whore. Because that's what you are. Now, I'm gonna go around and message the other people who have been posting any kind of hate comments on his videos and call them off on it. Anthony doesn't need to apologize for anything because of the fact that he's not in the wrong whatsoever. What's funny is that I followed your account for years, and so I know things that he doesn't. Like that time someone hacked your account and posted explicit content which caused you to lose a ton of followers. Don't you think I won't use any of this stuff that I know to blackmail you? Because I can, and I will if needed. And you can see her response here. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Also, if you're going to message me, how about message me on your actual account and not some fake account that was made this month? Bet you don't have the proof or any of this stuff that's been posted on my page when it was hacked. So nice try. If you do have the proof, then send it, because I know for a fact that you're lying. So you can see here there's a confrontation been made. Becky here, a few years ago, her Instagram account was hacked by an ex, and some nudes of hers were leaked. Now, I need to be specific here and say that she was 17 years old in some of these pictures. She's an American girl. She was a minor. So she had photos of herself as a minor leaked on her Instagram. So whoever this Amanda Kranz 7 actually is now threatening to expose pictures of her as a minor to the internet in an effort to get people to call off making videos on A1 Solutions on Twitch. The thing is, no one was actually making videos on A1 Solutions until he made a video on them first. He goes and he starts calling people out on things that aren't real. He's perceiving attacks by people that just are not happening. He goes and makes a video about it, and then people have the right to defend themselves, so they make videos defending themselves and calling him out on his negative behavior. What you're about to hear is a conversation between Jay Karts and I.
So I've been talking to this person called named for a while, and she was, with me when the whole A1 Solution thing it was going on, and talking between me and him, showing me messages between her and him, trying to get him to stop making these videos, and even him kind of sounding pretty understandable in certain moments, saying that, yeah, I know I should probably take down the videos, I should probably stop doing this and things like that. But overall, she kind of was more on my side, because she just did not see the point of making all these hateful videos, coming after me and coming after a bunch of people with no proof and evidence. So she ultimately just really decided that I was in the right and he was in the wrong. She sent me a message of some screenshots yesterday between her and this individual who now has followed me on Instagram and has sent me a message named Amanda Kranz. And you're gonna know who this is because they followed you too. Amanda Kranz 7. And she sent a bunch of messages of something that happened in her private life, where apparently she was hacked and a bunch of explicit photos were posted, and it took forever to get the account back and everything, and yada yada yada. This person basically said that they have known Anthony for a while, and they've known her for a while, and that they were going to use the photos to blackmail her, basically, if she did not agree with Anthony, basically calling her a whore. Apparently Anthony called her a whore at one point too, and even in the text message that I'm looking at between Amanda and says that I agree with Anthony when he called you a whore. And yeah, said you picked the wrong side and everything, and he did not need to unfollow somebody for that reason. It's crazy. It's crazy. I got all the messages, and then now threatening somebody to blackmail them if they don't agree with Anthony. It's my mind is actually blown. And then I got a message about an hour ago from this Amanda person saying,
hey, your bitch of a friend decided to block me yesterday before I was able to send her the proof. I'm not gonna message her on my actual account because the fact that I would like to keep my name anonymous. This person has to really know Anthony, right? Or I started thinking, what if it is him? Because this account is brand new. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, could he be actually pretending to be this person just to go around and spy on people? I don't know. I'm not saying that as a fact. Obviously, I'm not going to make any conspiracy theories, but this person had to have known Anthony quite well, or him, or his girlfriend, because they knew about the text messages that were going back and forth between A1 Solutions. This is actually crazy, but I'm like sitting here thinking now, I'm getting kind of aggravated because it's like you're going after audience members now and trying to blackmail them because they don't simply agree with what A1 Solutions is doing. Like, this has actually gotten out of hand in probably one of the most sickening, toxic ways I might have ever seen. To even be talking about blackmail right now is mind-numbingly blowing. I feel bad for though, because very nice person, chats with me a couple times a week. Very nice, you know, she gives her opinions and thoughts about stuff. And again, yeah, she was messaging A1 at the same time she was messaging me, and then telling him that, hey, you need to stop doing this, and but now she's about to be blackmailed apparently because she disagrees. It's,
dude, I mean, that's like 100%. So that's a cyber crime. Your friend needs to contact the police and get them involved, because that's 100% a cyber crime. If that's not like a very high tier misdemeanor, it could be a felony. And Anthony could legit be looking at fucking jail time, because this person is either acting on Anthony's behalf or it is Anthony. That's what needs to happen first and foremost. And then the next thing needs to be brought up, like that needs to be, depending on what the cops say, I would bring it up as a whole and put that on blast, like with the receipts from your friend. But like I said, she needs to contact the cops first and then see what they say. If the cops are like, hey, you know, keep it private, nobody needs to know, then, you know, don't fucking do it. But what I would do, honestly, contact the fucking cops, and then I would put on blast and show just exactly what an absolute Anthony is. He needs to do everything she can at this point just to get that man and thrown in jail for that kind of stuff, because that's cyber crimes, dude. That's like big stuff. You can't go around fucking blackmailing people on the fucking internet. Well, you can't blackmail people no matter what, but you can't do it on the internet. Like, there's whole crime divisions for that shit. Dude, I feel so fucking bad for your friend. She doesn't deserve that, man. Like, nobody deserves to be treated like that. I wouldn't even fucking treat Anthony like that. Like, I know you wouldn't treat Anthony like that, but that's so it separates us from him. He's clearly just a gigantic.
What I'm about to narrate is a statement from Becky. So about 3 months ago, when all of this started, I was at work when I came across A1's vid exposing Jordan. I immediately sent him a message letting him know that he was apparently being exposed for something. I watched the vid, and to be honest, it was hard to watch due to the negativity of A1's words, especially for someone that's been poorly treated and wronged. She's talking about herself there. After watching some of it, I turned it off because I couldn't stand to hear more of it. I became involved with it because I messaged A1 mainly to try and get him to keep from posting vids, though thought maybe talking to him and trying to understand where he's coming from might help. But no, one thing about me, I care too much about people, and I will defend and stick up for those that I care about. Also tried to let him know that maybe it would have been better if he didn't post a vid and just try to talk to Jordan through text about what happened. I did tell him that if he wants to talk crap about someone, then to talk crap about me, because that I really don't care anymore. So she's saying, hey, A1, if you want to talk crap to me. A1 said that he wasn't going to post another vid, and then the next day he posts another one about people sending hate towards his girlfriend, which I've read all the comments and seen none hating her. I get that he wants to protect his girlfriend, but there's no hate towards her. He shouldn't have to. I wanted to try and protect Jordan because he's my friend. That's the kind of person I am. I always try to protect those that I care about. With the message I got Friday, it put me in a not so good place. It's not affecting me mentally, but physically and emotionally at the moment. It just reminds me that no matter what, life frickin' sucks. People suck. Couldn't sleep Friday night or Saturday night because of the fact that it was really getting on my nerves. I tried to play it cool and to act like I'm fine at work. I'm not the likes to talk about how I'm feeling due to my past, so I kept it to myself. I only told Jordan about it because I thought he should know what's being said. If it wasn't that important, then I wouldn't have had said anything about it. So at this point, she's physically and emotionally agitated. I mean, how could you not be? You get a message from some account threatening to blackmail you with naked photographs of yourself as a minor just because you took your friend's side in some weird internet battle, right? Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The only reason she was targeted is because she reached out to A1 Solutions to try and get him to stop posting videos about Jordan. The fact that A1 Solutions called her a slut, and then this random fake account pops up into her inbox and calls her a whore, which, slut, whore, it's the same thing. It tells you automatically, well, you can infer that if it's not Anthony directly, it's somebody close to him. I don't think he's the kind of guy to go bragging that he's blackmailing some girl, but who knows? Who knows, honestly? This man is unhinged. He's completely unhinged. He needs to be taken off the platform. And then Sunday night, before I blocked the account, I went to go check it out, and this is what I saw. This is the fake account that is threatening to blackmail her. And they have one post up that says, DM me if you want to see explicit content. Knowing full well that this girl had her nudes leaked from when she was 17 years old. Knowing that they are blackmailing her with said nudes. You can infer that they are now intending to release said nudes. It's absolutely disgusting. There have got to be repercussions, not just for the continued harassment of Jake Hart's Arts, but also now for the blackmail of Becky. Not to mention the potential of using CP and explicit photos of a minor in the blackmail scheme just to keep people from making videos about A1 Solutions on Twitch. This is absolutely disgusting. It cannot stand. I leave you now with a screenshot of the Amanda Cran's Instagram page. I'll let you make up your own decision as to who's behind it. But I will tell you right now, that link on the page is still going to be there if you go to check it out after this video. Do not go and harass A1 Solutions on Twitch. Do not go harass A1 Solutions on YouTube. Do not harass them on Instagram. Do not harass them on X. Leave them alone. The authorities have been notified. Instagram has been notified. And I am contacting YouTube, Twitch, and X right now.